Opening Cherry Mech switches is something that you may have to do quite a lot, and it can be kind of tough because the tools that are available are usually handmade or not too reliable. There are a few different ways of opening up the tops. If you've got the switches installed on a plate, it's so much easier because you can just maneuver some tweezers or a screwdriver or something underneath it to do that. It's a lot easier when they're in a plate. There is another way of doing it. You can make your own little tool using binder clips. So I've tried making them with the small kind like this, and also the slightly larger kind like this. So of course the slightly larger kind is easier, but if these are all you have, you can make them too. So I've made these kind of cute little ones as well, but I think I'm not going to use those too much because I've made these with the slightly larger ones. So as I showed in the previous video, you just have to maneuver these in the little holes on either side of the switch and push them open. To do that, you need to take out the metal part from the binder clip, just squeeze them together, and then they should come out pretty easily. Then you get your pliers and you twist them around. Now this is the only part of this that's kind of difficult to do, because you do need strong biceps for this, I find. Or you need to find the clips with metal that isn't too tough. I found this one was a lot more difficult than this one. So you have to twist the feet, because when it comes out it looks like that. You have to get it so that the feet are pointing in the same direction. You see that there? Yeah. So eventually a bit of twisting will get the feet pointed in the same direction, and then you have to make another couple of bends, one here and then another one there, so that you end up with something that looks like that. So I've been having a go with this one, and as I said, I found it a lot more difficult to do than these ones, so this is still a work in progress. Yeah, but it is possible, and as I said, this is not the only way to do it. It is much easier if the switches are installed on a plate and you can just pop some tweezers underneath them, or a couple of screwdrivers in there as well. But I really like this method because you can just it just feels nicer. It just feels nicer. Anyway, it's another option to try, especially if you don't have a plate to put the switches in right there. I wouldn't really like to do this by hand though. I wouldn't really like to do this with them in my hand. I think it's much better to have a stable platform to do it with these. So anyway, that's another option for you if you need to open Cherry Mech switches. Oh, there is a tool that you can buy though. It's on mechanicalkeyboards.com. So if you're in America, probably better off getting that, unless you really want to save money. I found that the shipping costs of buying that and having it shipped over here to Japan make it kind of ridiculous to buy something that you can just make yourself, or just use a screwdriver. So as I said, many options, and this is just one.